Okay, myself, Mahanitya Sharadanda Swami, direct disciple and initiated disciple of SPH Sri Nityananda Paramashivam. I am at present in Tiruvannamalai Ashram, and this is Nityananda Paurnami, and that's all.
Can you tell us about Nityananda Swami early life and what led to become a spiritual leader?
Swamiji's early life, okay, and what led him to become a spiritual leader.
Yes.
Swamiji is born and brought up in this very city, Tiruvannamalai, which is the energy field of Arunachala and Annamalai. So, this Tiruvannamalai has the lineage of enlightened masters. Swamiji is the successor of it. The previous was Ramana Maharshi. So, having been born and brought up in Tiruvannamalai, and Swamiji has actually shared about his happening in Arunachala, how it happened, is there on YouTube, on our channel. But briefly, if I share with you is, before assuming the body, he saw that the fire of Arunachala and landed directly on Arunachala hill, and the assuming of the body happened. So this is how Swamiji has incarnated, and at the age of very 2 or 3, he had Raghupati Yogi as his acharya for yoga, and Mata Vibhutananda Puriji as his Vedanta teacher, acharya, and he grew up receiving all kinds of teachings, which is Veda Agamic. And today, the Nityananda Paurnami is specifically, we are celebrating as 10 days Brahmotsavam. Why is it? At the age of 11, he received the first enlightenment experience, which is like omnipresence. The power of omnipresence started manifesting at the age of 11, where he experienced oneness with, which is called universal oneness. Yeah.
Okay. What was the pivotal moment or experience that solidified Nityananda's spiritual path?
This particular experience, this Nityananda Paurnami, which we are celebrating, the universal oneness that he experienced at the age of 11, was the pivotal moment when he started, his manifestation of the mission. The realization, starting to realize that he is not just a regular person. He is born for certain specific mission. So that was the pivotal moment, which was like the breakthrough point where he became enlightened at the age of 11. So after that, the whole journey until 21, which was a journey of he raising himself to take this huge, humongous responsibility for facilitating the superconscious breakthrough that whole humanity is going through.
Okay. What are the core teaching of your philosophy?
The core teachings, Swamiji is pure Shuddha Advaita Shaivam, which is Shaivism.
Okay.
Adi Shaivism, original Shaivism is the teaching, core teaching of Swamiji. Adi Shaivism, not developed. Original Shaivism, Swamiji is bringing it back to humanity. So it is our pure Veda and Agama, living that life, not just pure science, implemented science. How to live that lifestyle. That is why Jata, that is why all the makeup of Shiva is very important. Everything about Shiva is very important. Putting the Vibhuti itself, just the Tripundra. If you are putting every day, you will start manifesting Shivatva through your body mind system. That much powerful is just one action of putting Vibhuti every day on your forehead. So bringing back the science of Hinduism as lifestyle, not just bookish knowledge, as lifestyle is the core teaching of Swamiji.
Okay. How do you define enlightenment and how can one achieve it?
Enlightenment, if I just put into some more terms, is like a super conscious breakthrough.
Oh,
Super conscious breakthrough. Jiva, Shiva.
okay.
We have these two words, no? In that, Jiva is when everybody is enlightened. Everybody is embodiment of super consciousness. Realization is not happening. It is self-realization. It is not something out of way you are going to make something happen. No, it is not like creating something. You are enlightened. You have to realize it. Now, enlightenment is a breakthrough where you go beyond certain thought trends. Swamiji has talked about this thought currents and thought trends in one of the discourse. You can search on YouTube or nityandapedia.org. You'll be able to find script and discourse, and through our chat GPT, Nityanda, we have our own Nityanda chat GPT. You can ask the question and you'll be able to get the particular discourse on thought trends and thought currents.
Okay.
So these thought trends, you go beyond certain level, not fully, but you get that breakthrough. Once you get that breakthrough, you come to this witnessing consciousness and you raise beyond certain level of I can say the fear and greed. You raise certain level. Now if you go beyond, if you receive the death experience, there are two ways. One is going beyond Maya, one is receiving the death experience. There are two paths. If you receive the death experience and you are raising to enlightenment,
Okay.
you are going through the pure science method. If you are going with the going beyond Maya, it is like your experience will be complete enlightenment. So you will be, in either case, you will be in witnessing consciousness. When that happens, it is a certain level of breakthrough. You are not fully enlightened yet. Swamiji is fully enlightened. He is beyond Maya. Maya is the thought trends. Thought trends are the collective unconscious, which is collective mind of the whole universe. Not just humanity, whole universe. When you go beyond it, you experience the super consciousness, which is a super conscious breakthrough. Certain level, even if you go beyond, you will be more in alignment with super consciousness. So when we see different people in different expression, powerfulness, in terms of powerfulness, is they are beyond certain level of Maya. They have gone beyond certain Maya. Maya Mala, it is called. According to Shaivism, it is called Maya Mala. There are three Malas: Maya Mala, Anava Mala, and Karma Mala.
Okay.
So Maya Mala gets completed when your Karma Mala also is completing.
Okay.
Karma is thought current. Maya is thought trend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you explain the significance of meditation and yoga in your teachings?
So what is the significance of dhyana and yoga in my sampradaya, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Swamiji is from very young age, like the tender age of 3, he has been trained by various acharyas, whom we call as my teachers, my gurus, Swamiji's gurus. So for us it is like Paramacharya, Param Guru. And Swamiji has been trained and for yoga, and the yoga which Swamiji has introduced to the humanity is Sastanga Yoga. 6 aspects of yoga, which is the pure Shaivite yoga. we have so many videos and complete our Nityananda Yoga channel. You can go on Nityananda channel for Nityananda Yoga channel for our Vinyasa Krama. There are different videos and different kriyas, Nitya kriyas, which are healing techniques for various energy blockages, diseases, and various conditions, mental conditions, psychosomatic diseases, all that for different kriyas Swamiji has introduced, and those directly address certain conditions.
Okay.
Yeah.